Hello everyone, my name is Ian and welcome to my hobby YouTube channel in Brief Book Reviews. So today I'd like to talk to you about a book I read not so long ago called Front Up, Rise Up. Front Up, Rise Up is a triumphant story of Connacht rugby team, a team that went on to win the 2016 Pro 12 Championship. Okay, so this book was written by Gerry Thornley and was published by Penguin. It is probably one of my favorite sports books of all time. It really is. I can't underrate this book, and I'm not going to. Um, the story itself starts off with former players like Eric Elwood, Victor Costello, given what it means to them. You know, what them giving an account of what the club means to them. It then goes on to the current captain John Muldoon, and it then goes on to Pat Lam, the New Zealand born Samoan, the new manager who came in to try and change the fortunes of the club. And it then talked about, you know, bonding trips to Serbia, right up until the match day, dressing rooms, the whole lot. Okay, so I'm trying to keep it brief. I couldn't go on all day with this book. There's a lot of content in it, and it's a fantastic read. You feel very happy reading this. You really will. So my favorite part of the book, I'll give you a few favorite instances. Okay, so one of my favorite parts of the book is when Pat Lam, the new manager, comes in. He basically sits all the lads down in a conference room or a training room where they train, and he basically opens himself up, talks about himself, who he is, where he's from, you know, growing up, his family, what he would like from the club while he's there. He stayed from, I think it was 2013 to 2017, so he knew he was going to be there for a while, and he wanted the players to get to know him more. And I think it was very much a kind of, if not a New Zealand thing, definitely it would have been a Samoan thing, but I'm sure it would be a New Zealand thing as well, you know, where they talk about, you know, what their values is. He talks about his values, and then he gets up and he says, listen lads, I'd like you to express on a PowerPoint or something like that, to come in the following day or whatever. We'll do it over the course of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you talk about your families and stuff and yourselves and what you'd like. So it wasn't just him. It was like us, you know. You're starting to build that team mentality, the focus, the team mentality, and it was all basically upon what his vision was for the club. I thought that was a fantastic. I don't want to spoil it too much for people and that, you know, but I thought that was a very sweet moment in the book when I was reading it, you know. Another one would have been when he was being picked up at the airport and that, and he decided that he wanted to go around after he settled down with his family. He wanted to go around and look at, you know, at the province itself. So for those of you who don't know, Ireland consists of 4 provinces. Okay, so Connacht, Ulster, Leinster and Munster. He wanted to go around Connacht, which is like one of the biggest county, if not the biggest, one of the biggest provinces, if not the biggest province. And he wanted to go around and get the feel kind of for the province. Also as well, give reference in there to a bonding trip away to Serbia, where they actually got stuck, I think it was, for a longer period of time. I think talked about how they tried to keep morale up as a team. Talked about how I think it was Bundy a key, seeing how all the faces were down, starting to get really down. He went up and he bought everyone coffee and a muffin or something like this. And you know, like it was really kind of just reading that bit as well. You know, listening to the different various accounts from players, and that you could see that the team was definitely on the right path, you know, and that they'd kind of matured and they knew how to take the downs with the ups and the ups with the downs. And the book takes you right up until the actual day in the dressing rooms, the day of the match. Connacht actually won the final at Edinburgh in 2016. They faced the actual provincial neighbours, Leinster. So, you know, that was fantastic. It was like it was like such a sweet victory for them, you know, it really was. And you know, to be as an underdog for so long and have your noses rubbed in it all the time, and to have this province that was next to you that kept picking the players at their disposal whenever they want, to beat them in a competition that has teams from Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Italia, and even now to this present day, I think it has a couple of teams from South Africa, was fantastic for them. You know, go out there, get the book, buy the book. It's a fantastic read. I can't speak any more highly than what I have of it. Well, I can rabbit on all day, but it's in brief book reviews, and that's why I want to keep it brief. Take care. Have a lovely week ahead. All the best.